Hello YouTube, B3 here back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over the Hong Kong Brawl Gipsy Danger figure from NECA. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a Gipsy Danger pretty much every wave now. So, here we are. Our third Gipsy Danger. Woohoo! This is actually a Gipsy Danger that you know you can look forward to, because the first release, the second release, third release, totally new figure. They increased his size a little so he scales better. He's got better articulation. I'm not as afraid to break him as I am the other ones. And he comes with some great little accessories. Yeah. So, here he is, Hong Kong Brawl Gipsy Danger. As you can see, first off, he comes with this magnificent boat. You know, this is a boat he whacks Hitachi with. And it's got places where he can grab onto it. You see, there's actually holes for his fingers right there. Really, really cool. And it's painted up really well. Like, it looks really, really good. You could use it in so many kaiju displays. You could put this, like, in Godzilla's mouth or something. Worked really well. Really great looking accessory. So awesome. But yeah, as you saw, he holds it just fine. But here he is, Hong Kong Brawl Gipsy Danger, at your service. Very, very cool figure. There are some other accessories. He has interchangeable fist hands, so you can throw some punches. And they're also the hands you'd probably want to use for your chainsword. And the chainsword plugs in right there, which is pretty cool. See, you got this might be my first time plugging it in, actually. So let's hope I don't break it, because the chain swords for battle damage Gipsy Danger are incredibly fragile. You gotta be real careful. This feels less fragile than those, but still, you never know. So here's Gipsy with his chain sword out. Pretty neat, I have to say. Looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, it do. Is a cool looking sword. I like it. It looks nice. Probably looks better with the fist hands in. And the hands pop out just fine. I just don't want to... I just don't want to deal with it. But they look fine too. They look good. Anyways, now on to some articulation. The head moves around. You got some up and down, a little side-to-side motion. You could barely move the head on the last two releases at all, so that's pretty good. You got motion in the arms. These shoulder pads are articulated to help with arm articulation a little bit. He's got some forward, but as for in and out, there's very little because of the shoulder pads still, even though they tried to help a little with that. Swivel, and then you've got yourself an elbow bend right here. You can also rotate right there under the elbow, which is pretty cool. And of course, you know, you got the rotation on the hands. As you've seen, there is some a waist joint here, but it's really hard to move, and I don't want to try to force it too much. Legs are okay, I guess. Forward and back, you know, no big deal. In and out, you can get like move kind of here on the thigh. There's like this joint here on the thigh, and it can wobble a little bit, but this joint here can't go in and out, which is too bad. And then you've got double knee, which is pretty cool. Double knee joints work really well, as you can see. I don't have any fear of breaking them. And in the last Gipsy Danger, this part was articulated, but now the front part of the foot is articulated. He's got peg holes and stuff, but yeah, that's the articulation on Hong Kong Brawl Gipsy Danger. But now detail and paint. The detail and paint seems to be better than the last two releases as well. He's got some details up here that he didn't have before on the other figures. Very, very cool. Nicely painted reactor. Very nice, just all over. Nice washes. Just a wonderful, wonderful figure. Looking good here on the back. Very nice, very nice. See, he's painted up on the bottom too. Even has paint detail on the bottom of the feet, which is really awesome. But I mean, look at that. That's a lot of paint detail. Very, very nice. Very good looking figure. So now let's get into those size comparisons. And here's Gipsy Danger compared to some other Pacific Rim figures from NECA. Here on the left we have Tactic Ronin. Pretty cool. It's the Jaeger that came out alongside Gipsy Danger. And here on the right we have Scunner Kaiju, one of my personal favorites. Really, really cool monster. Really, really cool figure. But yeah, he seems to scale just fine with them. I mean, we've never seen him alongside Ronin here. But I mean, I guess it's fine. I think Ronin's supposed to be one of the older Jaegers, so yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the scaling for this. And Gipsy Danger scales up well with your other stuff as well. I mean, one of the reasons they made this figure was so he would scale better, and we got the awesome ship. So that's really cool. And, you know, as I said, it looks good with Scunner also. And here's Gipsy Danger with some Ultraman figures. Here on the left we have Bogal, and here on the right we have Ultraman Max. Bogal is from, you know, like EX Monster Series, I believe. I think it's EX. Whatever. What I'm trying to get at is Bogal is, you know, like just your basic vinyl, and Ultraman Max over here is super articulated. So yeah, you know, I don't think he scales up real well if your monster's here. Not really scaling up well with Bogal at all, but it scales pretty well with Ultraman Max here, to be totally honest with you. Ultraman, I kind of like the Ultraman a little shorter than the Jaegers. To be totally honest, I like that that height difference. I mean, lots of people would probably prefer Ultraman and the Jaegers to be the same height, but I like the difference. I think it's cool, because if you made the Jaegers to fight Kaiju and you had the Ultras, you would want your Jaegers to be bigger than your Ultras, because, you know, in this world we would probably fear the Ultras as well, even though they were helping us. But yeah, you know, it's whatever. But the scaling isn't too great here overall. And lastly, I would just like to show Gipsy with some Godzillas. Here on the left we have a Godzilla by NECA. It's the 1994. And even though NECA made both figures, they don't scale well together at all. But, you know, you could try to go with the 24-inch Godzilla from NECA. It's the legendary Godzilla. I mean, that would be pretty cool. That'd be really cool. I've seen them together all the time, and they look really, really cool together, to be totally honest with you. But if you don't have that, you could get a Band Presto, because here on the right we have the 8-inch Band Presto 2003 Godzilla. So 8-inch Godzillas, I think, look pretty cool with them, because the Pacific Rim stuff's in the 7-inch scale. And, you know, you want your Godzillas to be bigger, I feel like. And that's bigger, right there. Boom. Godzilla. So, yeah. Really, really cool. Doesn't scale up well with like your basic 6-inch figures, but like 7 and 8-inch, you're good to go. So, all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Hong Kong Brawl Gipsy Danger from NECA? Well, it's good to finally have a Gipsy Danger I'm not afraid of breaking all the time. I mean, that's really, really nice. We're getting 2 more Gipsy Dangers, I know for a fact. We're getting one that's the battle damage from when he fought Knifehead, where he's all torn up and he's like missing arms and stuff, and I think it's from when he fought Knifehead. But we're also getting another Gipsy Danger that's like Reactor Blast, where he has like a blast coming out of his reactor, and I think it's probably going to be about the same sculpt as this Gipsy Danger. That's just my prediction. But yeah, you know, if you just have the old Gipsy Dangers, you might want to consider grabbing this guy. He's pretty cool. His articulation's not bad. He feels pretty durable for the most part. You know, I'm lucking out quality control-wise with these, because I hear lots of them are pretty durable or have like 2 of the same hand or something. But mine came out pretty well. So all in all, I think I'm going to give this guy 4 out of 5 stars. You know, he's not a perfect figure, but he is pretty cool. So that's it, you guys. 4 out of 5 stars. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below, including Facebook, Twitter, and our other channels. And that is it, you guys. Got more reviews coming soon, and I'll see you all later.